Witness the Fitness, day 4 of our 30-day challenge. Today is total body cardio beat. So what I have for you today, we're going to do 4 rounds. 2 exercises in each round. They each last for 30 seconds. You'll get a 30-second break in between. We'll repeat the round once and we'll move on to the next round. Okay, you ready to get started? Let's warm it up. Let's start with twisting heels. So you're going to just jump and move the feet side to side. We're going to sweat today. We're definitely going to work you from head to toe. So keep that water nearby, but you can't quit. No quitting. You can take a break, but you can't quit. Okay, next one. Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Warming up the core, the legs, the arms, the chest. Everything is working in this move. Got 2 more on each side. Last one. Okay, now I'm gonna open up the chest. So pulse it back for 3 and swing forward. Pulse, 2, 3, forward. Pulse, 2, 3, forward. Pretend you're hugging yourself. Just giving yourself a little bit of a hug. One more after this. Last one. Okay, first move is a cross punch. I've got hair all over me. I am shedding like a dog. Okay, so you're in, not a squat, but your knees are bent, your feet are about shoulder width apart, and you're just gonna punch across your chest. Yeah? Alrighty. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. Put some power behind it. Round 1 is really just an extension of our warm-up to get us even warmer, to get those muscles moving, get them nice and loose. You can take that little squat in the middle. If you're having trouble getting around, use those legs. They'll really push you to the other side. Yeah, 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Awesome start. Our next one, we are going down to the ground. It is a mountain climber. So you're in high plank position and you're running it out. Okay. You got 5 seconds. And stretch those wrists if your wrists get sensitive. But everybody up. 3, 2, 1. Run it out. Our shoulders are above our wrists. Our spine is nice and long. Our head is looking out 5 inches in front of us. Our back is flat. Our hips are down. We're not arching. We're really engaging that core. You got it. 10 more seconds. Sprint to that finish line. 4, 3, 2, 1. Rest. Drop to your knees. Stand up slowly so you don't get lightheaded. Get a sip of water. Take a nice deep breath. After, we're going back to cross punches. Shake it out a little bit. The sun's coming out, at least right now when I'm filming it. Okay. Get those feet shoulder width apart. 3, 2, here we go. Really rotate, and when you rotate, your core nice and tight in. We don't want to hurt our back. If you hurt your back, not good. Doesn't end well. We don't want to be taken out of the game. We want to push to our goals with no injuries. Got 5, 4, 3, 2. Give me one more. Awesome. Take a breather. After we're coming back down for mountain climbers. Nice deep breath. Put a smile on your face. Working out is one of the funnest things, at least I think so. When you learn to appreciate and just love what you're doing. It gets you in a real good mood of the gratitude attitude. So you got 5, everybody up, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Drive them in. Now if you need to modify, you're stepping it out, but you're still putting force behind it. Engaging the abs. Your hip flexors might be feeling it if you don't have very good hip flexors, or if your hip flexors are sore. Just don't give up. That's all I ask of you. I'm struggling along with you. It's hard stuff. You got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hit your knees. Stand up slow. Right. Round 1 is over. 3 more rounds. This is flying by. Okay. Round 2 is skiers. So yesterday we did a skier squat where our knees were really close together. Well, we're going to do the same thing, but jump. Like we're skiing down a mountain. Get ready. 4, 3, 2, here we go. You can have your feet a little bit apart if you need them to be. You need to step it. That's fine too. But if you can jump, jump it. We're going to land toe, ball, heel. Because if you don't, that's also a risk of injury. We don't want injuries. Got 3, 2, 1. Sweet. Okay. Bunny hops. It sounds nice and easy and sweet, but it's really the opposite. So, you're coming down on your hands and your knees. Get up in the high plank. Side to side. Yeah? Okay. In 4, 3, 2, here we go. You can take a little knee bend at the bottom, but our hands are still directly under our shoulders. Our abs are engaged. Everything is working. Keeping our nice, strong plank position. You got it. 3, 2, 1. Stand up slowly. You got it. Nice, deep breath. Just because your legs and your arms are moving fast doesn't mean that your breathing has to be fast. Okay. We're going back to skiers. You know what they look like? In 5, 4, 3, 2, here we go. Now, you know that I'm an avid lover of Beachbody, the Beachbody company. Well, one of my favorite Beachbody coaches said something really, really interesting that I thought was such a motivational statement. And it was that we can all eat the same exact thing. Rest. We can all eat the same exact thing. We can all do the same exact workout at the same energy level and everything. But every body is different. Every body type is different. And that's beautiful. It's the beautiful thing about being a human, is that we're all different in this unique way. So don't beat yourself up if your friend can eat this thing and work out this and have it right for them. Because what you need and what they need are 2 different things. So focus on you. And that's 100% okay. Being the biggest supporter for yourself is the most important thing you can ever have. When you stop supporting yourself and your dreams and your goals, that everything kind of goes wrong. Okay, we're back to bunny hop. 3, 2, here we go. enough of my soapbox, motivational speaking, or whatever you want to call it. You gotta exercise. But do make sure that your nutrition is clean and that you're eating good meals. And it's okay to have a little piece of chocolate or a coffee from Starbucks or Dunkin' every once in a while. It is perfectly 100% okay. Rest. But make sure that the rest of your time you're eating clean, everything's well sourced, and you're fueling your body. Okay. Round 3 starts with modified donkeys. We'll get to donkeys in the next couple weeks, but modified donkey looks like this. You're up and down dog, and you're going to kick one foot up and then the other, and then you're going to go back. You're just going to kick yourself in the butt. Got 5, 3, 2, 1. Take this one nice and slow. You can get up to the top. You have a little bit of hang time. That's okay. That's fun. Make that a goal. Try to get up to that handstand. Got 2. Last one. Okay. Take a deep breath. Because next, it's one of my favorite moves. It is a burpee. Oh, I'm tripping over my own mat. Okay. Burpee. You're going to squat down. Put your hands on the ground. Jump back. Jump in. Jump up. I will cue this. You follow my lead, and you're all good. If you can't keep up to my pace, go to slower pace. Perfectly fine. I'm just cueing it so you don't get hurt. So monitor what you're doing and make sure that you're not injuring yourself. Okay. I'm gonna face this way for this one. 4, 3, 2, 1. Down, out, in, up. Down, out, in, up. Down, out, in, up. Down, out, in, up. Down, out, in, and rest. Take a breather. I'm gonna get some water real quick. Take a breather. You got 30 seconds. Sip your water, don't chug it, because then you'll get cramps and those aren't fun. Okay. There we go. We have donkey kicks. So everyone on the ground. And dog, down dog, here we go. Kick. Now, if your arms get tired, you can take a second and stretch it back. Or pause the video, you have that luxury. Three, 2, 1. Okay. Stand up nice and slow for burpees. Now, if you need to modify burpees, I didn't show this in the beginning, but if you need to now because you're getting a little tired, perfectly okay. You're gonna squat down, bring one foot back, the other foot back, other foot in, other foot in. You can raise to your toes. Okay, in 3, 2, here we go. Down, out, in, up. Down, out, in, up. Make sure those feet are hip width apart. Down, in, up, down, out, In and rest. Last round. That is insane. I can't see what my whiteboard says, so I'm just gonna bring it over here. These last moves are some of my favorite. So first move is high knees. You're running in and out, hitting those knees every time. We're going in 3, 2, 1. Run it out. Get those knees high. If you need to march it out, do it with some energy. But everyone else, we are jogging it out. Put your hands there if you want. That's cool. You can put them on your hips, as long as they don't interfere with your leg getting up. Rest. So, next move is one of my favorites. I call it a sky, like a skydiver kind of thing. So, you are going to jump and hit your butt, just like what we were doing with donkeys. But now you're just jumping up in the air. At 15 seconds, I'll say switch. You'll switch to leading with the other foot. And then we'll repeat this round, cool down, and you will be all set to go. Okay, in 5, 4, 3, 2. We're leading with the right leg. We're landing in a squat. We're landing toe, ball, heel. You don't want to make any noise. Switch to the left foot. Really kick your butt every time. Squeeze your core. You can use your arms a little bit. 3, 2, 1. Good job. High knees and one more round of those, and you have done it. You're doing such a great job today. I'm very proud of you. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2. Here we go. High knees. If you have someone that you're working out with, maybe your significant other or a friend, challenge them. Stand right next to them or stand facing them and see who can get more. Because that's always fun. I love doing that with my friends. And it makes working out so much fun when you do it with someone else. And rest. Okay. You got it. One more of skydivers. And you have done it. You have completed yet again another workout. And you're almost done with week 1 of the 30-day challenge. I'll give you 8 seconds. You got it. 4, 3, 2. Let's lead with the right. Really kick up. There should be a moment where both your feet are off the ground. And switch. You got it. You're almost there. Keep that energy up. You got 5, 4, 3, 2. Rest. Woo. Let's cool it down. Give me one big inhale up. And exhale out. If your heart rate's super high, keep moving around. Inhale. And exhale. One more. Inhale. And exhale. Now if your heart rate's still up, keep walking around. You can take a second, pause the video, take a quick lap, come back to stretch it out. So when you work out and when your heart's up that high and you just stop, it can hurt. It can hurt later. Kind of like when you're driving your car and at the last second you decide you're gonna stop and you hit the brakes super hard. That hurts the brakes on the car. So we don't want to do that to our heart or our body, because our body is what keeps us going. It's our only permanent place to live is our body. We're gonna bring it down into catch and stretch. So feet are wide, toes are out, just pushing down. This is gonna help with our hip mobility, get lower squats, lower lunges, all that good stuff. Reach your hands down to the ground. Stretch out those hamstrings. Okay. Bring one arm across your chest, pull with the other hand. You guys did awesome today. I'm super proud of you. Forget what we have tomorrow, but I know it's gonna be awesome. Can't wait. Pull the other. I'm super happy that you joined me for day 4. Pull down. Interlace your fingers behind your chest. Pull down. I love when you guys watch the videos and do your absolute best, because you know it just feels good. You get that little endorphin rush. Release it. Give me one more big inhale up and exhale. Great job. I will see you tomorrow for day 5.